Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this session with Queen's University Belfast. My name is Fernanda Galarraga, and I am part of the Innova Education team. In case you don't know us, we can help you with your application process to Queen's University Belfast. We can also guide you through different scholarship options and help you with your visa process. And all of this guidance is for free. So please, if you want to apply to Queen's University Belfast or you have any question, please get in contact with me and I will be more than happy to help. We would appreciate if you can please turn off your microphone and your camera as well. You can write all your questions in the chat box and we will answer them in the end. Here with us today is Simon Terrington, Regional Manager for Latin America at Queen's University Belfast. So thank you so much for being with us today, Simon, and I leave the presentation to you.
Thanks so much, Fernanda. It's very nice to see you all. So as Fernanda said, my name's Simon Terrington. I live in Colombia, so I'm the regional representative for Queen's University Belfast. I do speak Spanish, so if anyone has any questions in the chat box, if they prefer to speak Spanish, then that's absolutely fine with me. So I'm going to spend probably the next 30 minutes or so talking about Queen's University and the benefits for students going from Latin America, and particularly Mexico. So we have a few slides, but also we have some good videos. So it's going to be an interactive session, and I very much look forward to spending time with you this evening. So this is just a snapshot of what we're actually going to talk about. But firstly, I wanted to play a video which introduces Queen's and gives you a really good overview of the environment and the lifestyle, both academic and non-academic, the quality of the institution. So I'm going to start playing this video now. So I think that gives you a fantastic overview of Queen's University. You can see the academic quality and the life that students have both on campus and off campus. And you can see the history of the university. It really is, it's the 9th oldest university in the UK. And it's got like beautiful buildings. It's really the sort of university you think of when you think of a traditional university in the UK. So as I've mentioned, Queen's is situated in Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland is one of 4 countries in the UK. Northern Ireland has some really good benefits for students to go and study there as opposed to other places in the UK. It's the most cost-effective place to study in the UK, and also it's the safest. So there's some big benefits there for students. The other key benefit is that there's only 2 universities in Northern Ireland. There's Queen's and there's Ulster. So just to have 2 universities means there's lots of opportunities for students to find part-time work and generally students tend to find jobs easier than in other parts of the UK where there's much more competition. Now, Belfast is the happiest city in the UK, and it's interesting that students, it's quite, in a way, it's a challenge, of course, going to Northern Ireland, which is a different kind of place that you're used to. But students that do take that leap and go to Northern Ireland actually are very happy and stay there. The number of students, percentage of students staying at the university afterwards is very high. So these are some photos of the Northern Irish coast. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the Antrim coast. It's situated within an hour of the campus in Belfast. We've also got some nice beaches with sand, and we've got, you know, some very nice environments. And really, Northern Ireland is set up for people that like to be active, like to do sports, and there's lots of opportunities for that. As mentioned, the campus is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's recognised as being one of the top 10 campuses in the UK. And as you can see here, it's got some really old, beautiful buildings where students will have their lectures, but you've also got the modern side to the campus as well. We've got a brand new library with a lot of investment that's been put into the campus, so it's an absolutely beautiful place to study, and it's only 15 minutes walk from the town centre as well. So Belfast is a city that's very modern, very innovative, growing. Outside London, Belfast has the highest foreign investment in the UK. What does that mean? It means lots of companies like Microsoft, like Caterpillar, like Allianz are coming into Belfast to set up offices because it's a great place to be. It's a great hub for going to Europe and for going to the rest of the UK, for traveling to the States as well. And lots of companies are establishing themselves in Belfast. So just a quick couple of facts about the university. It was established in 1845, 9th oldest university in the UK. So it's actually founded by Queen Victoria, and it makes the university over 175 years old. It's a member of the Russell Group, which means that it's a top research intensive university. There's 26 universities in the UK that are part of the Russell Group, and it's ranked 8th in the UK for research intensity. So there's a total of around 24,000 students. It's a mid-sized university, but we have over 3,000 international students. Interestingly, from Latin America, we have probably about 60 students, but this year there were students from 12 or 13 different nationalities that are going to go to Queen's. So we have students from Brazil, from Honduras, from Guatemala, from Colombia, from Mexico, and from many other countries in Central and South America. So we have 3 main faculties. I'm not going to go through all the courses because we have over 300 options available at Queen's. We have the School of Medicine, Dentistry and Biosciences. We have Biological Sciences, Pharmacy, and then we also have Engineering and Physical Sciences, which is very popular at Queen's. So we have Chemistry, Chemical Engineering, as you can see here, Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, Electronics and Electrical Engineering. So we've got some fantastic options. Then we've also got Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, including the Queen's Management School, and we have some really good scholarships that I'm going to talk to you about later for students going to the Queen's Management School. So what are the most popular courses that students in Latin America study? As you can see here, there's a number of different programs that are the most popular. Students tend to study accounting, finance, MBA, applied cybersecurity, arts management, law, but also very popular, which is slightly different from other universities, city planning and design, construction, project management. We're ranked number 2 in the country actually for that. And conflict, transformation and justice. Anyone that knows the history of Northern Ireland, Belfast, will know that there's been over the years, there's been some political differences, and Northern Ireland has been very well known for the peace process and for dealing with conflict, transformation, as you can see here. So we also have a very popular course called Leadership for Sustainable Development, which is leadership, but kind of more from an environmental side. So as you can see here, some of the rankings for Queen's in the UK. Now, there's around 160 universities in the UK, so to be ranked in the top 20 is absolutely fantastic. You can see here, ranked for pharmacy, pharmaceutical sciences, number 2, 7 for anthropology, for example, 8 for accounting and finance. And all of these courses, any course ranked in the top 20 is obviously recognised as being a very, very high standard. So this is the Queen's. There's a couple of pictures on Queen's campus and facilities. As you can see here, the campus is situated close to the town centre. The town centre is over here. It's just a 15-minute walk, and it's a great location because you don't need to spend lots of money on transport. You can actually hire out one of these bikes that go around the cities very cheaply. You can walk 15 minutes, very accessible. So it's not like one of these campuses that's stuck on one side of the town and you have to spend lots of money getting to the other side of the campus. This is a bit of a layout of the campus. We've got the Maclay Library, which is a £50 million library, brand new, about 8 years ago. So a fantastic resource for students to use. And then we have accommodation. The accommodation is effectively called student villages. You can see here, this is an example of one student village. We have 3 of these, and effectively the students can live in amongst students on their own course or in amongst their own group. So there's the postgraduate students living together. You can actually request to live in one of the in whichever kind of accommodation you prefer. You can see more accommodation here, and the benefit of these is that, one, they're amongst the cheapest in the UK and they're amongst the best quality. Queen's Accommodation has won awards. It's recognised as being one of the top 10 accommodation providers in the UK, so that's absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if anyone has any questions at the moment. I have one message, but I think that's from Fernanda, so that's absolutely fine. But if anyone has any questions, then please feel free to write in the chat box, and we'd absolutely love to help you. So it's really important, I think, at this point to talk about COVID. Now, we have got Mexican students travelling to the UK this September. Northern Ireland is in a very good position because 64% of the population have been completely vaccinated. So that's a very high percentage. And effectively, we have very good bioseguridad policies on campus, and the university has a walk-in COVID-19 free test centre. So basically, students, we have social distancing on campus, and we haven't had cases of coronavirus on campus for a while. Basically, it's very well monitored, and students that go to Queen's in September will lead as normal a life as they can. The majority of lectures, around 80% of lectures, are going to be presencial. There's going to be some of the larger lectures where you had 150 people in a room, they're going to be online, but it is going to be very much a presencial. So just to give you an idea, and I mean, Fernanda and the Innova team can talk to you more, but at the moment, Mexican students would need to spend 10 days, that's 11 nights actually, in a hotel quarantine if you're going straight from Mexico. However, what students can do, and what many students are doing, is choosing to go to a country that's not on the red list. So the United States, as an example, going there for 10 days and then being able to go straight to Belfast and having to do a couple of PCR tests but not having to do the quarantine in the hotel. So we have support and counselling services available to students, but Queen's have worked really hard to ensure that students have a good experience when going onto campus. So I'm just gonna. So I wanted to talk a bit about fees and scholarships. Really interesting because we have some brand new scholarships. So I don't know if most of you are undergraduate or postgraduate. There seem to be about 15 people on the call, but I'm going to look at some of the undergraduate fees and undergraduate scholarships. So we have effectively most of the courses at Queen's are around £18,000 per year. However, we do have guaranteed scholarships of £2,500. So that takes it down to £15,500, which is a really good fee when you look at the quality of Queen's University. If you wanted to do an engineering course, mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, or another program that uses labs, then that goes up to 22,000, but you do get a slightly higher scholarship of £3,000. So medicine and dentistry courses, which are really competitive, they are more expensive. So we do have some more scholarships. We have guaranteed scholarships for every student apart from medicine and dentistry. And we also have this Vice Chancellor Scholarship Award, which is 50% fee discounts. 4 of them, so that's worth applying for, although very competitive. And we have new scholarships in that students progressing with a GPA of 75% get 2,000 on years 2 and 3 of their studies. We also have an early commitment award where students can pay up front and receive a 1,500 discount. So we do have some good awards on the undergraduate side. However, most of our scholarships are on a postgraduate level. You can see here that we have a fee of £18,200 for most of our master's courses. Some are £22,000. Some research programs are slightly more expensive. However, as with undergraduate students, every single student, apart from those studying the MBA and 1 or 2 other masters, will get a discount. And we also have 4 times 50% tuition fee discounts. And anyone that's studying, this is brand new, and Fernanda, this is really important for you and the team as well. Anyone studying at Queen's Management School on all courses except the MBA, so we're talking marketing, human resource management, investment, banking, all of these, accounting and finance, all of these courses at postgraduate level get 5,000 discounts, okay? So it would be, you would pay about £15,000, which is for a management school course is excellent. But alongside this, we have scholarships with government organizations. So in Mexico, we have FIDER and we have UNED, which give a 20% tuition fee discount, but we also have 30% discount arrangements with CONICET. So these are really fantastic options for students. Alongside that, unfortunately, you can't combine scholarships, but what you can do is, if you wanted to pay your fees by a deadline, then you would actually have a further 1,500 discount on that. So look, what I wanted to do is, now I'm going to show you a few videos, or another couple of videos, but we have a student called Jose Zuniga, who's from Honduras, and he wanted to tell you about his experiences at Queen's. I think that this, halfway through the video, there's a bit of a technical hitch, but what we're going to do is show you a video of Jose. Can these options be combined? Sorry, I'm just going to respond, Fernanda, to a question. No, not really. They can't be combined because the price is very good. However, we do combine the early payment discount plus other discounts, okay? But it isn't, we can't give. If you're awarded a 30% discount from CONICET, which is a really good discount, we can't add any other discounts onto that, I'm afraid. So, but yeah, because we have to be fair to everyone. But here's Jose anyway.
Hola a todos, mucho gusto. Mi nombre es José Zúñiga y actualmente soy un estudiante de maestría aquí en Queen's University, Belfast. Estoy sacando un programa de transformación de conflictos y justicia social y les quería compartir un poquito sobre mi experiencia como internacional aquí en esta ciudad. Pues la educación ha sido del más alto nivel, a pesar de que ha sido la mayoría en línea. Los profesores son muy dedicados, con mucha experiencia y fomentan bastante tu pensamiento crítico a través de bastante lectura, bastante investigación, que siento que me ha servido bastante para desarrollarme aún más como profesional. La universidad pues tiene las facilidades muy lindas, la biblioteca es del más alto nivel con todos los recursos que vayas a necesitar y la gente es muy agradable, siempre dispuesta a ayudarte. La ciudad es relativamente económica en comparación a otras ciudades del Reino Unido, hay bastante transporte disponible y la ciudad es muy acogedora, tiene bastantes parques para salir a caminar, para salir a andar en bici. En lo personal a mí me encanta salir a andar en bici, hay bastantes lugares donde puedes alquilarlas y no hay necesidad ni siquiera de comprar, lo cual es una actividad que he aprovechado bastante, especialmente ahorita en cuarentena que hay bastantes restricciones. El clima es un poco más helado de lo que estamos.
So Jose unfortunately cut out the last bit, but that video was filmed in February when it was cold, and now we didn't really talk about the climate, but now it's a very nice weather because obviously you have the four like estaciones. So Jose we grabbed him in February when there was more coronavirus around, but now it's a very different kind of atmosphere. So what I wanted to do was just finish really before I go to questions, finish with a video we have on Queen's University. This is quite a new video, and it shows a bit about the reputation, the history, how well students have done. And I just love this video. So we're going to play this video and then I'll move into any questions that anyone has.
Scientists at Queen's are working on treatments and vaccines, which kind of help us all.
I just don't have a chance of going to Queen's, so I was quite shocked when I accepted me. I had a brilliant time, made loads of friends. A lot of the stories I write about now came from that time.
Queen's University of Belfast is one of the important partners of EIT in Europe. I'm also honored to be associated with the institute that seeks to address the global challenge of building a peaceful, secure, and inclusive world.
So thanks ever so much, guys. That brings me to the end of my presentation. It's fantastic to see you all here. And does anyone have any questions? Yes.
We actually have a question from Julian. He's asking if the 22,000 of the tuition fee is for a semester in an engineering course.
Sorry, if the 22,000, I'm just trying to get out of my screen at the moment. Hang on. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
I don't know how to get out of this, Fernanda. Sorry. How do I get out of this so I can just... can you teach me how to get out of this so I can just see everyone?
I actually don't know because I use a Windows. This is a Mac. So maybe just go to GoToMeeting.
Sorry.
Sharing your screen, Simon. That's the main thing.
Yeah, okay, so done it. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, I just couldn't see. That's weird because I've used this so many times. Anyway, we're back now. Thanks, Jack. That's great. Thank you. Just had a bit of a mental block there. So, okay. Could we get a full scholarship with Chevening scholarship? I mean, really, I suppose that's Fernanda's question to answer because we do have Chevening students, but I'm not aware of the process as far as Mexican students applying, but we do have Chevening scholars at Queen's, yes.
Okay, perfect. We have a question from the organizer, and it's a question about the 22,000 tuition fee. He's asking if this is the cost for the semester or the entire course.
No, that's the entire course, actually. And like I said, we do have discounts on that. So we have good discounts on that, £3,000. Fernanda, could you answer about the Chevening scholarship then? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, of course. Yes, Gerardo, you can apply to the Chevening scholarship with Queen's University Belfast, and we can happily help you with all the questions you might have about how to apply to Chevening, your essays. Actually, tomorrow we're going to have a session about how to write your essays, a bit of do's and don'ts. So if you are interested, please send us a WhatsApp or an email, and I will be happy to share the link to you and start with the application process to the Chevening scholarship. Perfect. So I don't know if we have any more questions from anyone. Okay, so it appears we don't have any more questions for today, but please, if you have any questions about how to apply to Queen's University of Belfast, the requirements, specifics about your documents, please contact us and we will be more than happy to help you apply. And thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Simon, so much. And have a good night.
Thank you. And it's been great to see you. Good night, everyone. Thank you.